Well, COVID-19 hit, and that meant that the in the world of training, the world of workshops, all of it also moved online. In some cases, also came to a standstill. I actually, at some point, want to do a podcast episode which is just on COVID-19 and its impact on facilitators just across the world, because I think there's so many incredible stories there. There's stories of struggles, failures, disillusionments. There's stories of innovation, hope, conviction, clarity. And I think, there's just so much that we haven't consolidated yet, that what is it that the facilitation community discovered in this process. And of course, I feel that the community has been really gritty and really resilient, because I think almost everyone pivoted their approach. And some of it we learned it by making mistakes, some of it we learned it intuitively, and some of it we have had access to more formal opportunities to upskill ourselves. Your course, the Breakthrough Facilitation, is one such opportunity. But I'm very interested to know, what did the arrival of this pandemic and what was that last 2 years like for you as a facilitator?
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe it's almost been 2 years and it's still going. For me, my experience was that I had given my notice that I was going to step down as the executive director of PI in December previous to COVID. So I gave my 3 months notice, and it just so happened that the timing was that I finished my role with PI on, I think it was like March the 6th. And on March the 10th, we were in lockdown here in Spain. So I live in Barcelona, Spain. Spain was one of the countries that was really hard hit at the beginning of the pandemic. And it was a pretty strict lockdown. And so I already was in transition. I was already, heading into a period of time where I wanted to actually pause. I wanted to catch up with life. It had been a very amazing and very intense 10 years with PI, lots of traveling, and so I was kind of processing just a lot of my own experience and kind of catching up with myself, and knew that I wanted to continue facilitating. And I was kind of just coming together, like formulating my own ideas about what my, next chapter would be after PI. And facilitation certainly was going to be a part of that. I had always envisioned it being in-person facilitation. And I remember getting my first, post-PI facilitation opportunity with a foundation here in Spain. And it was supposed to be an in-person workshop with 60 young teachers in Madrid. And then COVID hit, and that was supposed to be in March. And COVID hit, and all of a sudden, I just thought it was going to be canceled. I was just prepared that it was just going to be canceled. And they said, no, we'd actually like to try doing it online. I had been following PI, and for those out there who are interested, also Partners for Youth Empowerment runs a monthly free session, which is called Creative Catalyst. It's open to anyone. I learned a lot from the way that the PI facilitators shifted online. So people like Devin Little, Alan Wong, Steph Turner, and these facilitators who were not going to let COVID get in the way of doing these amazing experiences. And they were they were just into learning as much as they possibly could